Alright, unmuting.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and... boop. Alright. Back to the main story. There is save data present. Where would you like to resume? Let's continue. Alright. Let's see.
Mr. Lance, why are you being a brat?
Alright. What do you have to say, Nero? I do wish to speak with you, but you should rest for the day. Oh, right. Okay. Let's rest.
Hey, let me know when you're gonna get cooking, Koki.
How are you feeling, Praetor? In truth, well, I feel quite good myself. It flusters me to say so, with you still recovering and all. But even so, I am proud of this mind, this body of mine. And do you know why? It has everything to do with you. I hope that much is clear to you already. You have wrapped yourself around me, blanketed me with your presence. I've become one with you. Do you feel the same way? I wonder. Did you not feel it? My pulse? My breath? All of it? When you were truly wrapped around me so tightly. I feel special to be yours in such a way. My heart is pounding at the thought of it. What about you, Praetor? I know exactly what she means. It's a unique sensation, enveloping her very essence. And I did feel everything she felt. Her softness, her pulse burning from her bosom. Every one of her movements in that intense battle. So hot, so alive. I felt every part of her. Every moment of that encounter is perfectly set in my memory now. When I think back, it's like touching her again. It's almost embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah, because it sounds lewd.
What is the matter, Praetor? You're shifting your eyes. Are you blushing? There's no need for that. The way you act, it's almost as if we... Well, there's no shame in what we have done together. None at all. Do you hear me? When I see her blushing too, I find myself able to look back at her again. I hold her gaze, and she holds mine. She must be nearly as flustered over all of this as I am. Until we can be together again in just that way, I'll have to endure our time apart. My memories will have to do for now. She asked me how I'm feeling. I should tell her. I want to say I'm feeling wonderful. But as soon as I open my mouth, my vision tilts sharply and I fall unconscious. That's not good. Oh! Apparently, this makes me happy. Go on. Keep looking at me. I want you to see me like this. Okay, this is new. Try not to cover your eyes. You might make me sad if you do. At least I think I remember what that feels like. But my feelings have always had a way of driving me to violence. So I can't let you get close to me, and I can't let myself get closer to you. Yet there you are, still looking at me. It's like I can't move when you do that. Not under my own will. You have some kind of hold on me. Just remember, Master, if you ever betray me in any way, I will destroy you without remorse. That's right. It's best for you to not be here. If you weren't here, when will I finally wake up from this dream? What's wrong, Praetor? It's as if you lost your senses just now. How should I answer that? All of a sudden, Saber was gone and there was someone else in her place. A maiden in white. Brown skin, thin figure, red eyes. A warrior. That's how I could best describe her. She'd be right at home with a sword in her hand, just like Saber. I tell her everything right away without holding back a single detail. Oh. I see. A maiden in white, you say? And you believe she is the same as I? A Saber class? That's right. And you say you saw her after that sudden dizzy spell. So it seems you lost your wits and suffered a waking dream. Yes, I believe so. Praetor, how dare you! Granted, you're still recovering, but regardless, and during our most precious time at that. Your dreams are no place for thoughtless dalliances. How cruel. Have you any idea? All I can do is listen and nod. Being with one girl and thinking of another is awful. But seriously, aren't there more pressing matters? Aren't there other things we need to think about? For example, that memory I just witnessed from the Holy Grail War. That wasn't even the only thing I remembered. Oh, evading the subject, are we? I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Does it make you happy to see me like this? Oh, I'm about to wail like a cat. But I must endure. I must be strong like a diamond. Alas, I cannot. You and some imaginary girl you cannot even name. And here I was blushing just to be near you. I think I made the bad choice. No, I don't want to make Saber cry. She's more important to me than anyone. Without hesitation, I tell her, I don't want you to cry. I don't ever want to make you cry. I only feel this way for you, Saber. I stare deeply into her eyes without looking away. That's not fair. You're truly unfair. How dare you? So you won't allow me to cry then? And now I'm smiling. You tricked me into smiling. How? So this is your mind at work, is it? It is as if your passion took form, which makes sense under the circumstances. The you I see before me must be the embodiment of your passion itself. That would explain why you're so straightforward. No matter what, you surge forward in all things. From taking Lens and Seraph to, well, even me. Her tears have stopped. Ugh, thank goodness. Now we can both be at ease. I need a rest. Badly. Praetor? You can sleep even after that little tempest of mine? Oh, well and good, I suppose. Endearing, even. But this debt will be repaid. Do not forget, my passionate Praetor. Sword in the Millennium Capital. Mari Luxuria, the capital of lust. Now, I'm happy to report the following. Due to your Majesty's steady advances, we continue to reclaim our territories. Your domination of Seraph is at hand. Taking all of Seraph's newest expanded lands into account, Your Majesty has conquered approximately 80% of the total. That total includes Regalia's B's holdings, referring to the Tamamo domains, of which approximately 70% are back in our hands. Of course, in order to reunite Seraph, we must still reclaim the remaining 30%. Since some of that land is new to us, taking it will effectively expand your empire more than before. Excellent progress, then. Between your wisdom and our martial skills, we are unstoppable. Berserker and Rider were both formidable opponents. It's no surprise that they occupied their share of the Tamamo domains. A caster is about to run short of generals. That being the case, it may be time to launch our campaign against her main stronghold. Are you ready, Praetor? Speak now, if you would. Sounds great. Let's settle it right now, or no chance of negotiating with her first? I feel a bit of hesitation. I know it's best to end the war as soon as possible, but it occurs to me that we could try talking to Castor before we attack her. Still, it's just a random thought, and deep down I know it wouldn't work, so I nod confidently at Saber's plan. Then the Master approves. Men, are you ready?
Not my answer.
Men, are you ready? This time we'll burn that hellspawn fox alive. Your Majesty, may I speak? What is it, Sir Gawain? And please, a man of your imposing stature has no need to be so humble. Please pardon me. The sunlight does increase my stature, after all. But that aside. Your Majesty, I would share a concern with you. The other day, while I was scouting the area in question, I felt a powerful source of mana. There was no doubt about it. No doubt, you say? Tell me more, please. My noble phantasm is the holy sword of the sun, Galatine. The mana there was very similar to that of my sword. I believe it came from a very powerful servant who draws strength from the sun, like me. Such flames could singe even you, Majesty. Please advance with caution. Remember, should Lord Shinobi fall, we will not be able to stand beside you. Someone who worries even you. Who could that be? So, somebody with an aura similar to that of the sun that Gawain recognized. I can think of a couple servants that would fit that profile. In any case, many thanks for your warning. If this foe troubles even the fearless Sir Gawain, then we shall certainly be on our guard. Alright. What was the thing you wanted to talk about, Nero? Our campaign is proceeding well enough, I believe, and I have you and our subjects to thank for it. That said, this is not a Holy Grail war. We fight on a much grander scale now for control of entire territories. In truth, I wonder if I've been pushing your precious body past its limits. Forget that, let's just keep going. Proceeding well enough. That doesn't sound like Saber.
That's where John is. John just said he's at the laundromat.
Ah.
Now why are you at the laundromat? You can do your laundry at home even if you don't have a washer dryer. It's called scrubbing it by hand, you scrub.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you! God! We're old.
Proceeding well enough. That doesn't sound like Saber. She sounds pessimistic, like she's holding something back. My memories are still a blur, but I know where I am now, and I can keep pressing on if she needs me to. My, so confident, Praetor. And you hold my hand so casually. What unprecedented aggressiveness. But so be it. I let your feelings weigh too heavily upon me. If nothing troubles you, then nothing stands between us and victory. Leave it to me, then. I'll cut down 1,000 enemies at a single stroke. And I expect exceedingly poetic praise when I finish. I thank Saber for her concern. She answers with a smile. Honestly, I'm not completely at ease over my own well-being, but with Saber nearby, I know I have nothing to fear. Alright. Alright, And we're starting...
Oh god, now Michael's getting the AI chatbot ads. They're everywhere on YouTube, I swear to god.
Yep.
I don't even like AI. I've made it clear, and yet I still get these ads! Because they're all that YouTube will advertise anymore!
Seems so. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Those two territories at the top and bottom, and that one right there in the middle. Those might be a problem. Alright. I'm currently level 8, so... Ooh, this is pretty. I'm sorry, were those legs?
You're staring at her legs?
They used the wrong portrait for Nero here. Oh, no.
Staring at her legs?
No, there was like the whole panoramic view thing where we survey the field, and apparently in one section they had like a couple giant statue pieces or whatever of like Tamamo's legs.
So you're staring at her legs is what you're saying?
Not intentionally. Alright. Let's see.
I see.
Anyway, be very cautious. Apparently another holy sword wielder equal to myself is here on this battlefield. Oh, she was imitating Gawain. Oh, that's what it was. Gawain warned us to be cautious, but my heart is on fire. This is the second time I can face the sun. Let us decide who shines brighter. Apollon or ourselves. There's nothing to fear. Do you not agree, Praetor? No one else could ever eclipse my heavenly light. The thought of her light engulfs my imagination. She could be the sun. She shines so brightly, especially when she smiles. I'm not trying to flatter her, I'm not even trying to be poetic. Depending on the circumstances, Saber could match Gawain's holy sword, shine for shine. Though I've heard her compare herself to the Muses, I'd actually place her higher than them. In fact, I'd compare her to Venus herself. What? Venus? Not that I would deny it, of course, but even so, you fluster me. Oh, my heart nearly stopped to hear you say such things. How flustered must I be to satisfy you? Surely, we need to restore your other half, or my body will not be able to keep up. My cheeks are hotter than Apollon's flames. Ah, blushy Saber. Wait, Praetor. There's something here. How shameless. And just because you think no one's listening, I may be greedy, but you're insatiable. So irritating, really. You have something I desperately need, and you want to go on stealing from me? Restore the other half? Take my master? Where do you get off calling yourself righteous? No, you're more like a dirty, thieving cat. A conniving fiend who wants to steal my love. Playtime is officially over. It's been a fun little party, but now it's time for me to show you the door. I couldn't have said it better myself, Caster. How dare you oppose the glory of the Roman Empire? Turn over your stolen lands and I'll give you only 20 years in prison. My, you're awfully full of yourself considering you're not even the proper chosen one. You know, sometimes I envy your ignorant bliss. I wish I could dream the dreams of a simple young wife, but reality always ensues. But that's a different story. It's time to end your little winning streak and your family line along with it. I could blow away your puny little empire with a whiff of my tail. Then prepare yourself, Caster. I take no joy in fighting a former ally, but I will do whatever must be done. And the same to you, Emperor of Fools. I've been putting off this duel out of pity for you, but there's none of that left in me now. And another thing, enough of your shining like the sun nonsense. The only thing that needs to shine is my tail. Feel the heat like the light of 2 suns, and know your place. And as for you, my other husband, please wait just a little longer. I'll free you from her clutches in no time. Keep your wiles to yourself, you scheming fox! Oh, don't talk to me about wiles, wench. Now, you know where to find me. Of course, that doesn't mean you can reach me. Alright, let's see. Karna. Oh boy. Something's wrong. Let's leave those servants until later. Oh. Ah, crap. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's new. That's bad.
Poor things.
Okay, got an install skill. Ow. There we go. Okay, that Lancer is done for. Okay. Not that one. All right. Crap. Don't think so. Okay, there's an aggressor over here. Not where I meant to go. All right. Now for the Henshin and Go-Go.
者よ、我が軍にもう後はないぞ。このままでは敗北だ。世の天たちの窮地だ。急ぐぞマスター。
There we go.
制圧完了だ。土地は多ければ多いほど良い。
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見直しよう。やるじゃねえか。
天幕の飾りとなれ。正面で戦う早くなれるぞ。無礼者。
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't really saying anything because I was kind of going into concentration mode. Okay, enough lollygagging. I need to get rid of that plan.
ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ制圧はできないぜ。世の勢いはとどまることを知らぬなくぞ。もう楽しい。奏者よ、戦況の確認を。攻め込まれている自陣があるようだぞ。落ちるがよい。
まったく大した活躍だ。敵には同情を禁じやがる。
Alright, once again with the henshin.
そなたと共に開くがよい。はあ、着替えいくです。プレメール。こうなったらまだだぞ。おいでやえ。水おいでやえ。行くぞ。
Oh, there's a big one.
味方の被害が大きすぎる。モードを奪われてしまうではないか。まだまだ行くぞ。出直すがよい。華麗に決めるぞ。
Freaking. Alright. Oh boy. The hero of charity, Karna.
制圧完了だ。土地は多ければ多いほど良い。
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。来たかセイバー。シンクのバラを語る。お前の剣は優しすぎる。
甘すぎると言いたいのか、カルマ。
Ow!
やるね。いい攻撃だ。
Ah! Alright, alright, alright. Okay. I've already clocked a decent amount of damage on him. Uh-oh. That's bad.
加減はできんぞ。
Almost got him. Got him.
俺の負けらしい。
味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ、奏者よ。
Alright, gotta...
気持ちいいな。 この運命、そなたと共に開くがよい。はあ、着替えいくです。プレメール、行くぞ、奏者よ。
Alright. Install skill. Alright. I just need to get that other enemy aggressor. Okay, got part one of the Noble Phantasm. There we go.
間に合ったな。見たか、奏者よ。領土を守り抜いたぞ。
間に合ったようだな。今回の雇い主は働き者で。
Alright, I need to get over to that other
大
one.
した活躍だ。敵には同情を禁じ得ないな。
さ、奏 奏者よ、ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ制圧はできないぞ。
Don't think so.
なのは良いことです。
All right. All right. Enemy aggressor is up this way. There we go. Okay.
たわいもない。奏者よ、このエリアをそなたに捧げよう。
All right.
Caster 本陣への道が開いた。一気に攻め込め。
本当に目障りな方ですね。私も思う。いいね、軽い腰を上げましょう。いらっしゃいまし。哀れな族ども、私が直接蹴散らしてあげましょう。
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。
奏者よ、ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ制圧はできないぞ。変楽の飾りとなれ。
All right. So the plant's down. All right. At this rate, I just need to head to the portal. There it is.
味方が襲われている。
And here we go. Cat fight. Or rather, a fox fight. Alright. Ouchies, ouchies, ouchies. Did I just... Oh, jeez. When your servant's HP is completely gone, you can use a command seal to revive them. You can use one command seal to revive the servant, use all 3 command seals to revive the servant and significantly boost their HP. And EXTELLA maneuver gauges for a limited time. Oh. With my command seal, I order you, Rise Saber. I'm going with the extra lives. Okay. The boss servant will try to unleash his or her noble phantasm in battle, dealing crippling damage to you. To prevent that, land a solid hit on the boss servant before they finish. There we go. Got her. Ooh. Flame Talisman. And we are now level 12. Nice. Of course, that's the one I clear. Drink 6 bottles of sake.
大した腕じゃねえか。こりゃバカにできねえな。俺の槍はよく働くだろう。あんたも期待通りのマスターぶりだぜ。満足な成果です。やはりあなたは見どころがある。良い外交能力です。さすがは聖杯戦争。
All right. This battle is over, Caster. The Praetor and I have won. Why? It wasn't supposed to be this way. Am I still no match for you? It's like I've gone from yin to yang. I just wanted it to be... Enough. Prepare to die, Caster. I understand. It's natural. It makes perfect sense. Silver Shinobi, the other me, steps between the fallen caster and Saber's blade without any hesitation. By now, I think I've come to understand. The silver standing there truly is me. If Saber had fallen, I would have done the same thing. That's how I know for sure. That he is the other half of me, that he is truly Caster's master. What a magnanimous soul you have. I've been so foolish. I thought you'd run off to be with Saber after I lost. I'm so dumb, pretty, but dumb. I should have believed in our love. We should have just forgotten all about Seraph and lived happily ever after. I shouldn't have forced you into this. I shouldn't have meddled with you, with who you were. Huh? Well, I know one thing. The other me is cool. You didn't force me. It was fun. Caster's partner understood her needs and trusted her without hesitation. Caster, you... I could see the bloodlust fading from Saber's eyes. Caster and her partner have a bond just like Saber and I do. And just like ours, it's invisible and unbreakable. Even I couldn't cut that bond, and this is myself I'm talking about. Servant and master, or maybe even more than that. To try and tear them apart would be boorish and wrong. That's how I see it. You're so beautiful, my husband, Silver Shinobi. I think I've fallen for you all over again. Whether I live, die, or move towards Yang, it is our destiny to be together, come heaven or hell. Those words unspoken for too long. Let me say them again just this one last time. I was blessed with great fortune. Wait! Was I not the victor here? Should not this scene be filled with endless cheers and confetti? So why must we watch your grand final confession? I didn't know how to answer that. My husband and I were defeated, the tears started flowing, and... This is psychological warfare. So be it. If you would truly go to these lengths to paint me as the villain, I shall spare your life. Saber? Are you saying? Am I not yet clear enough? I may have proven myself the superior king, but you are the more devoted servant. Now listen well, Caster. You surrender to me. You are now my subject, and your regalia is mine by right of conquest. As for the matter of the two praetors, I suppose we can take our time and find another solution. For I am a generous emperor and a noble king. In other words, the Moon Cell chose you wisely. Congratulations on reuniting all of Seraph. Please pardon me, my lord. In order to reunite the regalia, I, in my duty as the Moon Cell system engineer, must utilize my skills. For that reason, I was ordered to rush here as soon as possible. Please excuse my poor manners. Please excuse the delay. We were planning to return straight away once the second regalia was in our hands. Now then, Caster, do you accept the terms of surrender? You may keep your master for now, but you will render your regalia unto me. Very well. Caster Tamamo no Mai, pay tribute to the true king. But rejoice, once the regalia's pieces are joined again, so too will the two aspects of the master unite into one. The great danger has passed, and now our sovereign reigns over us all. Wait, what? Is that true? Her master will become a part of yours. It's only natural. Now allow me to initiate the process. Wait! Allow me to speak with Caster. Caster, I am terribly sorry, but now that we know, your master cannot stay with you. Don't even joke about that. Are you trying to make me unsurrender? Do nothing rash. There must be a better solution to this. Do you not agree, Praetor? I do agree. It's best to stay calm and find an acceptable compromise. But there's a bigger issue. I can't blame Saber or Castor for not noticing under the circumstances. I'd have expected Archimedes to notice at least, but he must be too wrapped up in his work. That mortifying shadow creeping up from behind. Yoink! Huh? What? Lucky jackpot! Pennies from heaven! Got myself the regalia. You! You! What are you doing? Dark Elizabeth? So you still have yet to relent? Call me Dark Eliza. Or better yet, Dark Ellie. Now, listen. What you're doing here doesn't suit either of you. You know why? What you ought to be doing is just sitting back and acknowledging the real anti-hero in all this. Me. And why bother turning those two little piggies back into one? The more the merrier, right? Oh god. Ellie-chan's trying to start her own harem. I want a bigger audience. I want more fans and groupies and lovers and all the best food. I want it all, you hear me? And lucky for me, I'm born nobility. I know what a ruler needs. Fairness, kindness, and the love of her subjects. So, I'm going to squeeze everyone with equal kindness, tax your blood fairly, and by the time you're all dry husks, you'll love me for it. Huh? What is this? This light! Hey! This is how I get my new power, right? Right? It's not going to punish me for being unworthy or anything, is it? All that boasting seems a little awkward now, doesn't it? No, 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 this ring is mine! Okay, it doesn't fit my finger, but it's mine! You are absolutely wrong, Elizabeth. Now take it off. I will say no more. No! Not while I'm finally right here in the spotlight! I'd rather die! It's too bright. Okay, I'll take it off. It's not coming off. This isn't coming off. Ah! The mana's going out of control.
I hate myself.
What? What happened?
I have just spent like the past 20 to 30 minutes discussing in the general chat if Mavis from Hotel Transylvania is illegal.
Oh god.
Okay, here's my thing.
Permission to nuke that channel from orbit.
Which channel was this?
The general channel. Permission to nuke this channel from everything from the past like hour in that channel.
Hey, here's my
What?
thing. This is my rule. Anyone under 25 is considered jailbait. There.
That's very fair.
And this was... all of this was in general. What the fuck?
Because we got on a tangent. I'm sorry, sir.
Your server attracts a bunch of
Forgiveness.
people that think with their genitals.
Okay, let's not go into this.
What?
I'm still streaming after
Let's not go
all.
into this. I'm cleaning up this channel.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, it's not worse than how we started off the other stream.
Anyway.
Right, Force?
Anyway.
Yeah, it's fucking not.
The mana's going out of control. It must be the ring's way of rejecting the unworthy. Then that can only mean...
It's anchovies.
It's been completely disintegrated. Half the symbol of authority over the moon cell automaton. Gone. Now's our chance! Quickly, husband, with me! What? Why can't you simply accept your loss? And just when we'd agreed to your humiliating surrender. Oh ho ho, what are you talking about, Saber? We've got nothing left to fight over, now that the regalia's gone. So what's the problem? Oh, and please don't worry. I'll take very good care of my dearest someplace where no one else can see. Do whatever you please. Be king of Seraph, whatever. But just for your own good, don't go around thinking you've won. All you've done is take on everyone's problems.
Moving everything from that image onwards.
Yeah. You would vanish after spitting such vile words, you insufferable fool! What is this? What is this? Who's needed that stupid regalia symbol anyway? If it couldn't handle my shine, it was just a cheap toy to begin with. They say the moon cell's supposed to be generous, right? Couldn't give me a better ring? Well, it's not like I'm sad about it or anything. What are you staring for, you bunch of idiots? Yo. You are the idiot, Elizabeth Bathory. Why do you even exist? And Archimedes is just face palming. Can't be. Impossible. Even with a regalia split, a clash between the two of them couldn't possibly end like this. How could it possibly break? It couldn't. It's impossible. And how will I perform the update now? Without the full royal authority, it's impossible to run the system update. Unless the system updated itself just now. Could there have been some context-sensitive function that updated the system automatically? No, there's no way. His tone is irritated, but his face is still calm. I wonder if anything could break that facade short of the loss of a loved one. It's difficult to know what might be going through his head at that moment. However stoic his expression, he's certainly discouraged, and he doesn't seem to care if we know it. He must be deeply devoted to his work. Just as I find something to say to him, Saber quietly shushes me. Your concerns are far greater than mine, you know. We let your second half get away. In other words, you still face the threat of mortality. The thought of it alone brings tears to my eyes. I tell her it's okay, that everything will be alright, even though I have absolutely no way of backing that up. Your smile is a marvel, you know. I simply look upon your face and my tears recede. And I, in turn, must do all that I can for you. There's no time to linger here. Great scholar Archimedes, I understand that you were in shock, but please, stay focused. What's transpired is unfortunate, but not irreparable. We must devise another plan. For now, let us regroup. Yes, of course. I apologize for my emotional state. Think nothing of it. The fact remains that we unified Seraph. It is far too early to grieve, great scholar. We shall return in victory, not in sorrow. Hold your head high and shine brighter than the sun itself. The sky. No, my intuition tells me it's not the sky. It's not the sky. The world is about to break. Right here, right now. Oh, that's not good. I see it. She has another regalia. Beyond the break in the world is a pitch-black dimension impossible to see through, until an ominous light surges forward. A different class of hostile program? Or are they programs at all? I understand at once. They're broken programs. They're diseased, unable to function as they once did. All they do is run and run and run until their bodies crumble and break. They are the embodiment of destruction, and I can only imagine how many lives they've already destroyed. They cannot be allowed within Seraph. They are an incurable disease, a poison that kills life, a predatory virus leeching off the world itself. They're void cells. Ugh! Restraining magic has no effect? Damn these things! Scholar! It's no use. Saber and I both reach out to him, but neither of us have any chance of grabbing him in time. The army of destruction rains down onto Seraph's soil and consumes Archimedes whole. I have a sickening feeling that both of us are next. That feeling. What happens next feels almost like a dream. All at once, the army halts. Apparently, they're taking orders from the Maiden in White. The Maiden in... Wait. Haven't I seen her before? I am the great king. I am destruction itself, falling like a star to crush all those beneath. A maiden in white, brown skin, thin figure, red eyes. A warrior. That's how I could best describe her. She looks right at home with a sword in her hand, just like Saber. Destruction. She swings her sword, and afterwards, nothing remains. Nothing. As if she'd sheared a whole dimension away from existence. Channeling so much power into one strike without even revealing her true identity. She must be a dragon type. No, more than that. I can hear the amazement in Saber's voice. She's impressed and surprised, but there's something darker in her voice as well. Something like fear. Our eyes meet. There I am, face to face with the maiden who cuts away realities. And I realize something. I do know her. At least, I've seen her before. I remember now that episode of Vertigo after the fight with Medusa. What had been a murky dream is now eye to eye with me. I've never met her, not truly. I shouldn't know her, but I can say her name. The Sword of Mars, the Scourge of God. Wherever her home might be, it must be close to the throne of heaven. Her name is... Altera. What did you just say, Praetor? Altera? Is that her name? No, it could not have been you. Even if it did sound like you. Whatever voice called her that name must have come from beyond the darkness. Something does indeed lurk in the darkness beyond the break in the world. At first I can't see its face, but I hear its voice. This was not what we agreed to, Altera. Please, curb your destructive impulses for just a bit. Saber's right. The voice does sound like me. If I recorded myself and played it back, that's just what I would sound like. And that voice's owner is standing right next to Altera. It's a strange life I live where I see a duplicate of myself standing next to a potential enemy, and my first thought is, this again. So, Forrest, remember that whole thing in Paper Mario about Peach being all, like, desensitized?
Remington?
I'm just saying, I think we're starting to get that here.
Cookie, have you started cooking yet?
3人目の喪
Look, 'cause
失
my mom's in the shower.
だと
Of course.
A
There's
third?
mean,
no
I-
date night for us, Jimmy.
I have to help her though, so she's gonna let me know when she's ready to get out. Otherwise, she's gonna slip and fall.
I suppose. Yeah, I guess no real date night for us, Remy.
Bummer. A third praetor. She is certainly surprised and confused, but again, I still sense that same fear as well. There is no fear in the other me, only calm, analytical interest.
貴様
Oh!
姿を見せる自由は与えてい
You.
ない
I did not give you permission to show yourself. How dare you defy me? His body language is clear. He carries himself with unquestioning fealty towards Altera. The other me, my reflection, holds both affinity and hostility. He gives Saber a curious look. Do you recognize Saber? I ask. No, I've never seen her before. I can feel Saber's sorrow. No matter what the circumstances, the image of me giving her that cold, indifferent look is unbearable to her. I remember she told me she was heartbroken once before. I can imagine her pain. So,
よう知らぬというのか
you claim you know me not, Praetor.
まるっきり
That you have no recollection of me whatsoever.
精神であり魂
The two others remembered me even when they could not remember themselves. But you say you have never seen me at all?
しかし共に戦ったよう
Do you not recall fighting alongside me?
さざと忘れ
Have you forgotten all I have done for you? Master?
女
Silence,
マスタ
woman.
ーに声をかけるの
My prisoner speaks to me alone.
奏者よ動機を
We must sync, Praetor.
と一体
Become one with me. Hurry.
急げ
That sounded so long.
Okay. Liu Xuan's side story added. New content for the gallery. Mr. Code and Craft. Two heals and a flame resist. That would be good. Alright. Let's see, what can we do with install skills? There we go. Okay. Master equips a Mystic Code. Use code cast to support their servants. think I'll go ahead to the, let's see. Yeah. And so we return by great fortune or the grace of the gods. Imagine, great Nero Claudius and her glorious praetor are forced to retreat. Scarcely even a proper name to call our foe. Despite all our past victories, it seems we still have much to learn. Perhaps we are not yet the equals of the great Caesar.
The guy just asked me if I would like him to design something for.
Oh, one of those.
One of those bots, I think. Is it a bot or is it just a person? Remy?
Yeah?
Is when you said one of those, you mean bot or person?
I would assume it's a person, but they're one of those people that like advertise their own art, and they like go to a server specifically to advertise their own art.
Wait a minute, are we talking about that new person?
Yeah. All right.
Will I test him?
I go for it, I guess.
You must be exhausted. Please get some rest. No doubt we wouldn't have gotten away if not for Saber. We poured all the Regalia's resources into defense and then ran like hell. It took everything both of us had. Time to take full advantage of my room's healing properties. Saber always tells me to slow down and rest when I need to. Now it's my turn to tell her that. I want her to rest, just enough to let the fatigue ease out of her core. I had just the same in mind for you, Praetor. Our escape from the light took more power than mine alone. Is that not true? That I still draw breath is a testament to your efforts. Thank you, Praetor. Same here. Even if I know she did most of the heavy lifting, it means a lot to hear her thank me like that. And now here we are, alive and together. Sometimes surviving is winning. Yes, in such harrowing moments, our lives seem so much more precious. Never before have you been so exhausted. Do not be so quick to rise when you need this rest. I shall rest beside you. Let us dream together, you and I. Alright.
I've requested that he not advertise himself to everyone because we're all artists or have our dedicated artists. This will just be it'll just be pestering, and no one likes being advertised to, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Mario Origo, Stormy Sea Palace. It is good to see you safe and sound, Your Majesty. The enemy force nearly swallowed me up, but I somehow managed to escape. I thought you lost for certain, great scholar. It does me good to see you well. The Praetor is also well, as you can see. With the three of us together again, our troubles are as breezes against our mighty bulwarks. Impressive. Your enemies mount, but your spirit endures. I should have expected as much from the start. Even after witnessing such destruction with your own eyes, you still hold strong. Seraph could not ask for a more dependable king. I suggest we shore up our forces first. While half the regalia may be gone, the automated system is still producing our military units. Additionally, our base of operations is both hidden and very well defended. I knew this place had its advantages, but I dared not dream they would extend quite so far. Regardless, we won't win hiding here. The White Servant's forces are powerful, and her sword is on par with Vesuvius' fury. More than that, her master is...
I also asked him what kind of degree he's going for, because like I've received that exact question so many times, and I've always just blocked the person. But it's like, no, I'm actually curious. What degree are these people going for?
If they're an artist, probably graphic design. Right, there's no doubt that her master is the third Silver Shinobi. There must be a story behind that, but I can't imagine what it is. Do you have any ideas, Great Scholar? It's fair to surmise that the third Silver Shinobi is the master's body. And Castor, of course, still retains the soul. Body and soul. So I'm the mind of Silver Shinobi, Castor's version is the soul, and the one with the white servant represents my body? Okay, I can get on board with that. To be honest, when I first met the second me, I had a feeling that might be the case. Because, well, think about it. If there's more than one of you, why assume they'd stop at two? Your thoughts are both confusing and magnificent. Truly a predator in name and deed, gentle and grand. These three beings are a kind of trinity. Now generally, a digital life form requires all three to be connected. But oddly enough, this one time, the three of them have become independent, each with its own digital shell, or cyberframe. Unfortunately for yourself, Predator, the mind is the least stable of the three. And if there's no dedicated vessel to record its data, such as body or soul, that data is in constant risk of fading away entirely. But there is a solution, isn't there, Great Scholar? Indeed. I have confirmed that the object the White Servant wore was in fact another regalia, much like Castor had before. So to amend my earlier statement, the regalia must have been split into 3 pieces, not 2. 3 Praetors, 3 regalia. And now the royal authority rests with... Very well. I should not have assumed this would be simple. More to the point, if we restore the regalia, then Praetor will return to normal? Of course. Castor's regalia has been broken, but Altera's regalia still remains. If we establish one fused regalia as the core, we can recreate Master's cyberframe and place the mind at the center. I understand just enough of that to approve. In any case, our goal remains unchanged. Does it not, Praetor? We need only fight to keep Seraph united and repel the invading army. Powerful as Altera may be, she caught us exhausted after our fight with Castor. Against our full strength, she'll surely yield. Oh, I don't know about that. Good general needs to be confident, sure, but be careful not to take that too far. That heroic spirit. I don't know if Altera is her real name or not, but it's certain she's exceptional. She has to be some kind of special case. Her noble phantasm can't be explained by the normal rules. There must be a secret to it. Lancer, am I to assume you clashed with Altera? And were you able to grasp her identity? No, we did technically fight briefly, but when I saw how strong she was, I backed off immediately. But besides that, Miss Emperor, it's hard for me to say this, but... Sir Kukulane, our Majesty has already recovered. Please, speak freely. Fine. Might as well get it out now. We were seconds away from our final victory over that fox lady, Tamamo. She had that one sliver of territory left ripe for the taking. Yes, of course. And now she's defeated. She escaped, but she will never return. So now, instead of taking that one sliver from Tamamo, we need only take it from Altera, yes? Not so much. Yeah, nope.
どういう意味
What do you mean? You two seem to be getting along quite well. Predator and I spent a day and a half at rest, and
お当たり
bingo. While you two were out, Altero's forces stomped over everything in sight.
凄まじい速度で進撃しこの半日
In half a day. No, not even that. They took over 80% of Seraph.
80% を連中が掌握したぜ
80?
And one
Yeah. Did you just say 80%?
もうしたとも
Yes, I did.
俺や
Gawain, Assassin, that archer, and I all manned our posts and fought like hell.
完全に奇襲され
But they swarmed every one of us.
最初からに
If we hadn't cut our losses and sealed off the last 20% from the rest, they'd be here already too.
この時あの女
That girl's got guts, whoever she is. You can tell she's used to crushing her enemies.
とんでもなく戦慣れさらに配下が
On top of that, her subordinates are no joke either. Great hero of Macedonia, was it? I never thought I'd see him working for her.
予想外だぜ
80. 80.
そうしゃよ
Predator,
聞いたか
did you hear that?
たった半日
80 in but half a day.
8
Okay, I tell her, snap out of it, Saber. If it's taken, then all we have to do is take it back. You're good at that, and you love doing it, right? We'll fix this. Yes,
だなそうしゃ
you're right, Predator.
その通りだ
You speak the truth.
よもや半日で
But
80%
at 80% in half a day,
半月で 50%
that makes
であった
casters 50% in half a month seem positively adorable. Uh-huh.
しかし
Very well.
やるしかない
We have no choice. I must restore the regalia and protect the Predator from fading away.
奏者消滅の危機を乗り越える最新劇
What was taken will be ours again.
feel bad for like calling out artists like that, because I used to be one.
Yeah.
But it really is so rude to do that.
Alright.
Like, go to a server, then when you really start talking to people, you're like, oh, by the way, I'm an artist. You want me to make you something?
Yeah, no. Like if they actually looked around the server and they would notice there is a user art channel and a shared art channel, and it's like, yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, we're good on artists.
Also, hey,
If you're gonna advertise your arts, just showcase it. Don't advertise yourself like that.
in other news, Roman hot baths.
We're all casual artists too.
Yeah.
Hey.
テルマエは実に
Them-
I've been that.
テル
I've
ダリ
been
ウム
that
も好き
guy.
だがやはりカルダリウムのようによくそうに
Yeah.
浸かる
I
の
know
が
that no one fucking likes it.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking to him.
And
Talking about the dog on his photo.
Oh.
oh, you're talking about the doggo.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go. Thermae is so incredible. I do like tepidariums, but a swim in a caldarium is simply incomparable.
あ
The day's fatigue is leaving my body even now, as it should here in the healing ambience of my room.
それでも感じるもの
And yet I feel
に差異
something
が
else as well.
あるのだ
I feel...
あるのだとも
How do you feel, Predator?
奏者よ
Fantastic, of course. I can almost feel myself melting into the heated pool. And I feel hotter than the water itself. Not just from the water on my skin, but from inside all across my face and chest. I'm bathing with Saber. Nothing could cool me off right now. Okay, yep.
そうか奏者も胸の
I
痛みを
see.
覚えてい
So
る
you
の
do
だな
remember the beating of your physical heart.
何を隠そう
No need to conceal such
I
feeling.
mean, I
What?
don't.
この
Here's the
よ
thing.
うな姿では何
I've
を
not
隠すでもない
gotten
が
why bathing
言葉の
with
あやなの
someone
で
is
気にするな
sexual. Why does that have to be sexual, huh?
I think it's more intimate. Doesn't necessarily have to be sexual.
Okay, but why does it make you nervous? Why does it make you nervous? Why? I get you're naked with somebody you care about, but like, I don't know. Maybe I just have a different idea of like what could make you blush. I feel like just washing up with your partner is not like something embarrassing. It's economic.
Yep. No need to conceal such feelings. Not when I share them. Granted, neither of us could conceal much at this very moment, but... now I feel hot for an entirely different reason. Ah, glorious Praetor. Only in your presence...
Lewd.
Only in your presence could I feel so embarrassed.
Cookie getting the bonk. Cookie getting the horny bat.
Nothing could heat my body as you do, except perhaps for this water. Smooth! In case you were curious, by the way, you are the first and only person ever to share this bath of roses with me. There she is, a golden ruler, welcoming me to her emerald bath filled with roses. Despite all the beauty around us, I find myself unable to take my eyes from her. At even the slightest glance in her direction, I fall in love all over again.
Because you're falling for her third scene, as you dumb motherfucker.
It's just as one would expect from such a passionate mind, Praetor. So brazen and yet so humble. It gives me great pleasure to feel so quaintly embarrassed by you.
The emphasis on pleasure?
Though I am growing accustomed to you now. Maiden that I am, always blushing over flowers, even I cannot stay surprised at you forever. In truth, I'd first invited you here for a serious discussion, but now that you're here, I find it difficult to focus on such things. Well, as they say, one must lose a fly to catch a fish. Might I have the pleasure of your embrace? I have never heard that expression. That discussion, is it about the third me or my embrace? Right away, Your Majesty. Let's lean into it. Surely you would bestow that pleasure upon me. Then there's not a moment to waste. Hold me. Give me the bliss I have yearned for. Much as this pains me, the rest of this will have to wait.
Oh, my back itches.
Indeed, we can indulge no further. If I must endure, then so must you, even if it takes all our strength. What is she talking about? Since you seem so curious, I suppose I can tell you. I wish to teach myself the ways of self-restraint. I'm sorry, Nero, trying to learn self-restraint?
Silly.
Our time together now would be as a fine meal, but if I yield to that temptation, I'll ruin my appetite for the great feast at the end of it all. As the sovereign of Seraph, I must maintain an iron will. Oh, so that's the kind of strength she's talking about. I believe Saber does have the will to put her nation above herself. She considers Seraph's land important enough to be on her level, and that's incredibly high praise. You seem unduly amused. Speaking of which, do you happen to recall the 3 things I hate the most? Of course, the 3 things: failure, treason, and moderation. Yes, but moderation is not self-restraint. Moderation is fear of one's own desire. Self-restraint is the will to overcome it. Of course, there was a time when I had no care for either. In Emperor Beast mode, I would gorge myself even if I came to regret it. But here and now, we have no such luxury. I must use this bath for its healing purposes only. I must. Saber repeats those orders to herself. We both know we're in a predicament. We can't afford to slack off or lower our guard. Sadly, we need to discuss serious matters, such as the third Silver Shinobi. He's... Yes, about the third Praetor, or should I say the body. Unlike Castor, Altera is keeping her Yu as a prisoner, or so it appears. It seems she has somehow forced a contract between master and servant. If it is indeed so, I can understand why she keeps Yu close. Perhaps there's more to their relationship, but regardless, whatever they have together must be based around the regalia. Or is it based around Altera's power? We must learn more. We do know Altera is a servant, so the other Yu is safe, at least from her, as long as that Yu retains the title of master. I see. As long as the body doesn't break the contract with Altera and... as long as the body doesn't break the contract with Altera and lose the master title, Altera won't let the body die. Yes. If it were otherwise, we would need to move without delay. But one way or another, we do need to rescue Praetor's body before Altera changes her mind. Alright. Any other items I can craft actually? I think actually this would be a good place to pause. So, all right. So let's leave it there for now. A new character has been added in free battle. All right. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid and what we can raid with. Let's raid with two's company, three's a crowd. And let's go ahead and raid Tom Fox, who is currently playing some Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Speaking of which, that video I sent you a screenshot of, Remy?
Yeah?
The contest was like, guess the song. And, oh, poor Tom.
Oh, no.
One of the songs was a Sonic Adventure 2 song. And you could see in his face realization and the pain. It's like... and he just starts shaking his head. He's like, God, fucking...
He cannot escape.
You feel bad for him. He can't escape it.
Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and raid, and I will see you guys later.
Like, I don't think Tom ever realized just how many songs he would ruin for himself because of this shit.
Yep.
Because he's trying to 100% the 3D